Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to our channel. Today we are presenting to you another episode on creation of jinns. Please hit the subscribe button and stay updated with every video. Bismillah, let's begin. Allah, the exalted and glorified, created the angels. Interestingly, he also created another type known as the bin kind. Certain creatures of Allah, known as bin, existed on earth. They caused chaos and destruction, so Allah sent the jinn to deal with them. The jinn confronted and overcame the bin, overpowering and ultimately annihilating them. The leader of the jinn was one called Iblis. Before creating Adam, Allah created the jinn. The jinn inhabited the earth 2,000 years before Adam. They were incredibly strong and powerful, causing much corruption and bloodshed. So Allah sent an angelic army to battle them. This army fought the jinn, pushing them out of the land, confining them to sea islands where they remain until Judgment Day. Concerning the jinn, many myths and tales exist. In every culture, the jinn are mentioned as spirits or ghosts. Because this is part of the unseen, we must adhere to the Quran and Sunnah. Before Adam, Allah created the jinn. They lived on earth 2,000 years before Adam. The word jinn derives from jannah, meaning concealed. So jinn means hidden. Allah says in Surah Ar-Rahman that He created jinn from a smokeless flame of fire, the colorful part of the flame. They are powerful but not very wise. Allah confirms in the Quran that jinn can see, speak, and hear. Jinn have genders. There are male and female jinn. They marry and have children, unlike angels who are perpetually created. Both jinn and humans die, having funerals, graves, cultures, and languages. They have tribes and ethnicities like us. They learn human languages to communicate with us. Jinn don't have a specific form. They often appear terrifying because they assume frightening forms. Bones and animal dung serve as food for jinn. When we dispose of bones, believing jinn consume them with Allah's permission. Jinn are responsible for their actions, having free will like humans. Among them, some are righteous, while others are disobedient. There are Muslim jinn and non-Muslim jinn, with various religions. Scholars debate whether Allah sent messengers from among the jinn, or if human messengers also address jinn. Allah knows best, but Muhammad was sent to all worlds. Some jinn listened to the Quran and then spread its message to their people. Jinn are not fallen angels. Some think jinn are disobedient angels, but Iblis was a jinn, elevated among the angels due to his righteousness. Jinn are not spirits of the dead. We don't believe in ghosts, we believe in jinn. Souls of the dead never return. Jinn can see us, but we generally cannot see them. If you hear dogs barking or donkeys braying, seek refuge in Allah, for they see what you do not. Humans can see jinn if the jinn reveal themselves. Jinn can enter our world, but we cannot enter theirs. They can appear as animals, often snakes, and sometimes as humans, intermingling without us knowing. Allah says, I did not create jinn and mankind except to worship me. Despite this, they cause corruption, shedding blood, fighting and causing evil. Allah sent angelic armies, including Iblis, against them, pushing them to sea islands. The Prophet Muhammad said each person has a jinn and an angel companion, one encouraging good and the other evil. The jinn constantly whisper evil suggestions. The Prophet's jinn accepted Islam by Allah's grace. The Prophet said jinn are of three types. One flies through the air, traveling great distances quickly. Another appears as snakes and dogs. The third remains in one place but travels around, often to irritate or frighten us. Evil jinn are shayateen. Shaitan eats and drinks with his left hand. Not all jinn are shayateen, and not all shayateen are jinn. Some are humans. If you don't say Bismillah when entering your home or eating, you invite devils. The Prophet advised keeping children inside at night as devils spread out then, locking doors and mentioning Allah's name. The ifrit is a particularly strong and evil jinn. Once, during prayer, Rasulullah caught an ifrit and considered tying it to a mosque pillar but let it go. Allah granted Sulaiman control over the jinn. When Sulaiman asked his army to bring the throne of Sheba, the ifrit offered to bring it before Sulaiman could stand. The throne, far away, would be transported in an instant, seemingly teleporting, converting matter into energy and back. As explained by Einstein's E is equals to mc square. This shows jinn can move objects unseen. Many magicians use jinn for magic, which is haram in Islam. Some jinn could fly to the heavens to eavesdrop on angels, but were blocked after the Prophet's time, guarded by shooting stars. They mix truth with lies and whisper to fortune-tellers, whose words are thus unreliable. Seeking fortune-tellers disqualifies prayers for 40 days, equating to disbelief in Islam. Jinn can fall in love with humans, sometimes leading to possession. Allah mentions that those consuming riba will rise like the one beaten by shaitan into insanity, supporting the idea of jinn possession. Shaitan flows through human veins like blood, indicating their ability to control us. From the Sunnah, we have ways to protect ourselves and our homes from shayateen. First, correct your beliefs. Recite Surah Al-Baqarah in your home every 3 days. The Prophet said, reciting it prevents shaitan from entering the home for 3 days. Avoid pictures, frames, and statues in your home. Don't watch movies or listen to music, as these attract shaitan. Music is shaitan's words. Saying Bismillah upon entering the house, eating or closing doors protects against shaitan. Perform dhikr and extra prayers at home. The adhan makes shaitan flee. Recite Ayatul Kursi before sleep for protection. Keep your home clean as devils congregate in filth. Finally, be patient and make dua. Ask Allah for strength against shayateen. Do not fear them. Allah says shaitan only frightens his supporters, so fear Allah if you are true believers. Shaitan is weak. Allah states the plot of shaitan is weak. Although jinn are faster, stronger, and can transform matter, human wisdom surpasses their physical power. Allah says shaitan has no authority over true believers. Sufficient is Allah as a disposer of affairs. Thank you for watching this video. Your support keeps us motivated to make more informative videos on every aspect of Islam. Please hit the like button and share with your family and friends. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.